try this again. I cannot figure out how to turn my camera around this morning, so we're just going to do an ingredients shot today. We're going to be making our cassava flour tortillas. Alright, so backed by popular demand, I went ahead and adjusted my recipe, so I wanted to get you guys exact measurements today. This first millet flour is going to be a half a cup. It's already in there, okay? You see that? Half a cup of millet. I prefer Bob's Red Mill brand because they're very good at having organic ingredients. Next in line is actually in the cup. It's a full cup of cassava. In total, there will be 2, but the second one will be at the end. So right now, cassava is from the yucca root, and the flour is just like wheat flour as far as baking and cooking is concerned, but it has a lot less lectin load for you in order to help keep that gut wall strong from your gut buddies. And then I have right here some almond flour. Almond flour is the last flour for the dry ingredients that we're going to be putting in. So that will be it as far as the flours. Then next we're going to move on to the oils. Normally we can use the extra virgin olive oil here, but this time we're going to be using some avocado oil because it's interchangeable. You can use the avocado oil when you're on the first week or the phase 1 of your cleanse. That way you can avoid the high oleic acids that are in the olive oil. So for us, we're going to be doing avocado oil today. And it's very simple. This is the way I always do it. I just kind of eyeball 2/3 of a cup. This is a cup that we're using right here. And then it gets a full cup of milk. And some people prefer to use a little bit of water with this oil. I just use extra milk for A, convenience sake, and B, I prefer the flavor. And obviously I'm not going to be using dairy or any kind of animal milk today, so we're going to go for the coconut milk. A lot healthier option. Again, all the options I'm giving you are pretty much interchangeable there for ingredients on a 1-to-1 level. So this is just an informative video today. Got to learn a little something, and we get to learn how to make some cassava tortillas done the right way. Alright, and then so we're going to add our last of our spices here. I do a pinch of garlic. If you're going to measure them out, I would say it'd be about 1/8 of a tablespoon of each of these guys. Some salt for flavor. A little bit of black pepper. I'm going to be doing this one-handed, so bear with me here. I'm going to whisk it up so you guys can see what consistency you're looking for here. We're going to be, remember, this is all before we add a whole cup of milk and 1 whole more cup of cassava flour. So, sorry, I was doing the one-handed whisking there. Get to the fun part here in a second. Alright, this was where it'll come in handy to get that extra cup of coconut milk, and might make my job a little easier. And I'm doing this all with one hand while videotaping, so if you're a parent and you're looking for something easy, if you got a baby in the other hand, it is possible. Alright, so another big helper that we've got here on our table today while I'm whisking this guy over here is a tortilla press. Later on in my YouTube channel, when I upload this to YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and post a link for this Victoria press. It's actually a tortilla press specific for this. Okay, I'm going to set the camera down for a second. Watch my quick whisk skills here. And while I am mixing this up, I did want to also point out that the cassava tortilla consistency is almost exactly like a flour tortilla from the wheat flour, and as I was explaining earlier, it has a lower lectin count. Now to some of you, that might not mean anything at all. You may not even know what lectins are. So a quick flash into some facts here. We're going to have a rundown of what a lectin is. So a lectin is a large sticky protein, and what they do is they bind to the mucosal membranes of the gut lining. I know, that's a lot of words at once, but it's just pretty much saying that it weakens your gut lining, allowing a malfunction called leaky gut, which leads to pretty much most all dis-ease in the body. All it does is it allows lipopolysaccharides, or LPSs, little pieces of to be swimming around in your bloodstream there, and you can only guess that this settles in your joints and in your back, as inflammation. So that's why Dr. Gunger's thesis on the gut buddies there, being able to handle your high lectin load. So he amplifies that you need to add good gut bugs, so that way you can have a fighting team, and lower your lectin load, so that way they don't have to fight so much. And that's pretty much the answer to most dis-ease in the body. And he proves this via blood work and, you know, people's testimonies and stuff. But my wife physically lost about 180 pounds herself, and I myself, being on close to malnourished, having SIBO-like effects, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, I was losing too much weight in an unhealthy way. So I actually started to gain weight on this program. Both of us eating the same program, we returned to a healthy weight, and we are able to enjoy a nice active lifestyle now with our 2 children, now that we've been doing the plant paradox. So a little bit about us, a little learning today, and this was the official ingredients list for the tortillas everybody's been looking at and asking me about. So I did want to do a shout out to Bill. I know you've been asking about the tortilla recipe there, Bill, so I'm going to tag you in this one as well. And anybody else who's been asking, maybe Miss Yolanda, I'll tag you in there too. If there's anybody else that has any kind of questions as in regards to anything that we make here on our channel, I would be more than willing to do a walkthrough video like this for you. So reach out and let us know, and that's why we do these things, guys. So I do need 2 hands for this part of this video, but I will be posting some pictures of exactly the consistency that you're gonna need. You can, after that second cup, you see I didn't measure very well, you can just lightly toss on some flour until you get to the consistency I will take a picture of here in the end. I may just keep the camera rolling and get a final video and edit this later. Let's see. So you see how I'm just putting a light layer on top there? So it may come out to more than 2 cups. I just put a little layer on top. And I'm doing that consistently in order to provide an actual texture that's like an original dough ball of tortilla. So, like, for example, some ingredients that I change up, like for my pancakes themselves, the whole consistency on my pancakes changes from a normal pancake in my pancake walkthrough video. So I just wanted to point out that this one is my tortilla walkthroughs that are going to be as close to an actual all-purpose flour wheat tortilla as possible. So this is going to be the same consistency, same flavor, same taste, and this is pretty much what we're here in this video. And I just want to say thank you all. I paused it on this image here so that you can see what the dough looks like, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like or a comment down below, and don't forget to share this with your friends. You can find us at Gut Buddies, both here on YouTube and Facebook. Have yourself a wonderful day. God bless.